for today's Metta meditation, October the 7th. Always we start our meditation by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always we start our meditation practice by paying respect, so that we connect to the higher energies, we align with the higher energy. What we pay respect to, we open the heart to, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no particular spiritual tradition, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our awareness to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. If we can sit with legs crossed, we can do so. Otherwise, we can sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize ourselves sitting here. With eyes closed, we try to visualize ourselves sitting here, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus at the lower abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in, silently repeating in the mind, We breathe out, silently repeating in the mind, Do. A Christian can use a Christian mantra such as breathing in, Yea, breathing out, Sus. Another Christian mantra could be breathing in, Abba, breathing out, Abba. When Jesus was praying, he called God the Father Abba. Or we can use future. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind. If we send the mind to the future, maybe anxiety. So we keep the attention only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So keeping the attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing in, breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. The thoughts, feelings, memories, moods, states of mind. We observe all these contacts with the mind from outside, from inside, and we simply let them go. We don't react, we don't get entangled, we simply observe them and we let them go. Always keeping the attention anchored to the breathing, always keeping the mind in the present. We have to train ourselves in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the mind right now? What is forming in the mind right now? And we develop the wisdom to let it go. Whatever sounds may contact the ear, whatever bodily sensations may arise, we watch them as they appear, we don't react, we watch them as they pass away. Whatever forms in the mind, we watch it as it appears, we don't react, we watch it as it passes away. Thoughts appear in the mind never stops. There's always something forming at the heart. We watch what forms at the heart. We let it go. If we have our mindfulness, we watch the thoughts as they appear, as bubbles in the mind. We watch them arise. We watch them pass away. The heart stays clear and open. Whatever memories appear in the mind, we have our mindfulness. We watch them as they appear. We watch them disappear. The heart stays clear and open. But if we lose our mindfulness, a thought appears in the mind like a bubble in the mind. We take interest either with like or with dislike. We pour our mental energy into this mental process. We create more of these mind bubbles. One mind bubble becomes 100, becomes 1,000, becomes thousands and thousands. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. A memory appears at the heart. If we react with interest, with like or dislike, then we create a big story around this memory. The heart becomes hot and cramped, clogged and cluttered. But when we realize our mindfulness has slipped, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present, back to the mantra if we use. We drop the baggage in the heart, and the heart clears itself, cleans itself. Just knowing and letting go. Knowing the breathing, letting go. Knowing the body, letting go. Knowing what forms at the heart, letting go. And that's all. Away. But when we become aware that our mind has run away, drifted away, we simply bring the mind back to the breathing, knowing and letting go, always with patience. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. Usually we scatter our attention in all directions, and to past and to future. And when we scatter our attention in all directions, we scatter our mental energy in all directions. We throw away all our mental energy, and so we feel drained, depleted. We've thrown away all our energy. But in our meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind, always knowing, letting go. The mind becomes energized. The heart becomes energized. just keeping the attention on the breathing, keeping the attention in the present, keeping the mind within the body, not sending the mind outside the body. In time, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward, no longer scattered in all directions. The energies become unified and harmonized. We feel a lightness in the body. The body feels refined and at ease. The mind becomes at peace. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to agitate our own heart. We stop to squeeze, burn our own heart. We stop to throw our heart in all directions. The heart can find its own natural state of inner peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear, and collected. We unify the mental energies. The heart becomes unified. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. Whenever we react with aversion, we squeeze the heart, we tighten the heart. When we squeeze the heart, the energies become hot. The energies become cramped and hot. If we have anger, we have aversion to what happened in the past. If we have anxiety, we have aversion to what may happen in the future. We squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. Keeping the mind only in the present, knowing and letting go, the heart can open wider and wider. The flow of energy through the heart becomes stronger and stronger. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. The purpose of our meditation practice, the purpose of our spiritual practice, simply is peace. The Buddha taught that peace is the highest happiness. In our meditation practice, we develop peace and we develop wisdom. We develop peace through wisdom and wisdom through peace. As the peace becomes deeper, more refined, the wisdom becomes deeper and more refined. As the wisdom becomes deeper and more refined, the peace becomes deeper and more refined as we let go on deeper and more subtle levels. When we reach the highest wisdom, what is contacting the heart, what is forming in the heart, and let it go. Very, very simple. very, very easy, but not so easy. The mind will always try to escape the training. So we have to have practice, patience and persistence. Every time the mind runs away, we have the patience to bring the mind back to the breathing, back to the present, back to the mantra. As we unify the mental energies, we feel a lightness in the body, and we see an inner light. We see an inner brightness. This is because the energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in this ocean of light. So as we unify, intensify our inner energies, they become stronger and stronger, so that we can feel our own inner energies. They become brighter and brighter, so that we can see our own inner energies. We observe the lightness of body. We let it go. We observe the inner brightness, the inner light as it appears. We let it go. We observe the state of mind. We let it go. When we start to feel the lightness of body, when we start to see the inner light, we become much more enthusiastic, much more encouraged. We observe this state of mind and we let it go. Whatever is the state of mind, we observe it and we let it go. In the beginning, maybe we had some boredom, frustration. We observe it, we let it go. Whatever state of mind appears, we let it go. All these states of mind pass away, leaving the heart clear and open, leaving the heart at peace. We observe the inner peace, we let it go. And in letting go of the inner peace becomes stronger and stronger, deeper and more refined. Because the mind of happiness, the mind of peace, is the mind of letting go. We keep the attention always anchored to the breathing, being aware of the breathing in, breathing out, letting go, being aware of the body, letting go, being aware of what is forming at the heart, letting go. We observe the inner light as it appears, we let it go. In letting go of the inner light becomes stronger and stronger. In time, the inner light fills the entire body. It takes time. We can't expect to be expert all at once. It's a lifetime practice. In time, the inner light fills the entire body. And when we have our inner light firmly established, we have our own inner lantern, our own inner torch to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho is translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing the breathing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing what peace, more and more energized. As we progress in our practice, it becomes much more pleasant for the mind to rest within than to go to the outside. Outside may be chaos, but inside we have an oasis of peace. We have an oasis of calm, our own inner sanctuary. We find a wellspring of energy at the heart, a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh life energy, light energy. And we can drink deeply from our own inner well, drinking peace, being at peace, being content. And there's a feeling of coming home. We've come home to our own heart. Always watching what is forming at the heart, always letting go. Whatever thoughts appear, whatever feelings, memories, we watch them appear. We don't react. We watch them pass away. Keeping the mind with the breathing, keeping the mind in the present. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. The wellspring at the heart becomes a fountain. And when the heart becomes a fountain like this, we always feel we are overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. And this is the energy which drives us forward in our spiritual practice. We don't need to chase after pleasures on the outside, because inside we have a fountain of happiness, fountain of peace. And when the heart becomes a fountain, we can see, we can feel, we have something very, very precious inside. We don't need to believe because someone told us, or because we read it in a book. We can see, we can feel this inner fountain of divine energy. So our sense of self-worth, self-esteem becomes greater. We become more dignified. We have no lack of fulfillment in our life. we don't feel any sense of lack of fulfillment. Inside we are full and filled to overflowing. Also we become more humble because we can see everyone else is the same. Everyone else has the same, but not many people know. As the inner fountain grows and grows, it's like we have an inner antenna which grows and grows. The mind becomes more sensitive in receiving, more powerful in transmitting. Our sense of intuition becomes more sensitive, more refined, and we see more and more clearly how our own mind affects the world around us. We stop to be surprised at coincidences. So just keeping the attention with the breathing, knowing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing what is forming at the heart, letting go, the heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. And before we start the practice of radiating metta, we take the time to make our own heart at peace, to energize our own heart. So now we've been sitting for some time. Our heart has become more at peace, more powerful, and we can overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. So breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow, may all beings be happy. So now we can do in the 10 directions. We breathe in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front, may all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on my right side. May all beings on our right be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. We can feel the energy as it flows from the heart, and we can see it as a wave of light flowing from the heart. Breathing in, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourselves. It's difficult for me to say these directions. Understanding spiritual teachings really means to understand our own heart, knowing how the heart is imprisoned, knowing how the heart is set free. In our spiritual practice, we get to know our heart very well. We see how each emotion affects the heart. If we have anger, the heart is hot. We lose our cool. Spreading metta will cool the heart. The energy radiating from the heart is a cool energy. Like the light of the moon, it's bright but cool. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure. It makes the heart strong. If we have depression, the heart is heavy, dark. Spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If the heart is not clean with whatever negative state of mind, spreading metta will wash the heart, clear and clean the heart. The energy comes through the heart like water through a fountain, washing the heart, cleaning the heart, cleaning the entire energy field, and radiates from us to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. This practice brings many benefits, now and in the future. We get the benefit now because it brings us great peace and joy to do this practice. As we spread metta, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. We raise the mind. We elevate the consciousness higher and higher. And if we radiate anger, anxiety, anger, what does the world become full of? We make the heart at peace. We energize the heart. We radiate this energy of peace, of kindness, of compassion, and we make a great contribution to peace in the world. This is certain. And if we do only this much, this can be a full metta practice by itself. If we have 15, 20, 30 minutes, we spend the first half of this time to make the heart at peace, to energize the heart. We spend the second half of this time radiating this energy of peace. This can be a full metta practice by itself. To do this much is already wonderful. But if we have a little more time, we can go further, we can continue. We visualize the planet Earth at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings on this earth, on land, in the waters, in the air, from young to old, male and female, may all beings be happy. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings throughout the solar system be at peace. May all beings throughout the solar system be happy. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. May all beings throughout this galaxy be at peace. May all beings throughout this galaxy be happy. And now we have no more pictures, no more images, just the intention that the entire universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish happiness, we wish peace for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout the universe be at peace. May all beings throughout the universe be happy. This heart can become an ocean of peace, ocean of kindness, ocean of compassion. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the universe. We wish happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the merits that we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish peace and happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them happiness, wishing them peace. And wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us. We wish happiness for all the higher beings in our area. We share our merits with the angels, with the higher beings, and as we do so, they rejoice. We get friends in high places. We wish happiness for all beings who are friendly to us. We wish happiness for all beings who are not friendly to us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us, and we forgive completely. We completely forgive. And in forgiving, the heart becomes lighter, brighter, more cool, more clean, more clear, more free. Wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. We share our merits with all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. We zoom back down. We put the image of the galaxy back at the heart chakra. Wishing happiness, wishing peace for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system back at the heart chakra, wishing happiness, wishing peace for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth back at the heart, wishing happiness, wishing peace for all beings on this earth. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. We visualize the heart as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does it feel more at peace, more open, more refined? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we continue our practice, the heart will open like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. It happens in its own time. We just do our duty to take care of our own heart, and the results come in their own time. we bring our awareness to the body again, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. These hand movements help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly. So we don't mention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And when you're ready, in your own time, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And so, I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation, and I invite you to join me every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation, 7 p.m. Central European Time. You'll find the live stream on the YouTube channel, Brightheart Meditation Center, or the Facebook page, Brightheart Meditation. And you're very welcome to join me in this every day. And if anyone is interested to come to this little center here in Hungary to practice meditation, I'll leave something in the comment section below. And I wish you all the very best. I wish you all the highest happiness, which is the happiness of peace. Mangalao.